Motherhood can feel like 1,000 tiny little things that go unnoticed. Asking your kids to say please and thank you, making another meal, doing lots and lots of laundry. But the other day, a tiny little bee changed my perspective.
I was feeling really down in the dumps the other day. You know those days in motherhood when you are doing all the little things and it feels like none of it is making a difference. And you start wondering, what's the point? Does this really matter? Then I looked outside at the beautiful blossoms on our fruit trees and I started thinking about bees. Now, I have to be honest. I do not particularly like bees. They're a little creepy to me, and they have that stinger. But even though I may not love them, I cannot deny something. The work they do is amazing. Bees fly from flower to flower, pollinating and helping plants grow. They travel miles. Their wings move incredibly fast, and they just keep going. What a bee does might seem small and insignificant in the moment, but the impact is huge. Imagine if someone told a bee, "You are a loser. What you do does not matter. You should just stop." The bee wouldn't stop, of course. It wouldn't even acknowledge the criticism. Why? Because the bee is part of something bigger. The bee understands, whether it realizes it or not, that its small actions lead to incredible results. And that made me think about motherhood. Sometimes it feels like reading a book to my kids in the morning doesn't really matter, or reminding them to say please and thank you. But who knows? Maybe reading that book becomes a special memory they carry with them for the rest of their lives. Or maybe learning to say please and thank you helps them build friendships and land a great job, or even help them meet their future spouse. The truth is, the small things we do really does make a big difference. There's a scripture I love from Alma 37:6 that says, "By small and simple things are great things brought to pass." And I think that applies perfectly to motherhood. A while back, I actually took one of these silly spirit animal quizzes, and it told me that my spirit animal was a bee. I remember thinking, really, a bee? I wanted to be something strong and impressive like the wolf or a bear. But now, I think I appreciate the bee more than ever, because maybe motherhood is a little like being a bee. Quietly doing small things over and over, day after day, the things that might seem tiny in the moment, but are actually creating something beautiful. So, if you're a mom feeling like the little things don't matter, remember the bee, because sometimes the greatest things in life are built one small act at a time, even if it's just one bedtime story.